that everything is going to be just fine. It's going to be okay. What's not being reported right now, first of all, this is something that we definitely need to take seriously. If we don't take it seriously, we'll make things harder for ourselves. We certainly will. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, stay in the car. Don't come over here. Stay in the car. Anyway, we definitely have to take it seriously, and we have to go as far as we can in taking the appropriate measures to make sure that everyone is safe. Okay, we have to do this. What you're not going to see for a little while is any positive news regarding this pandemic hitting the press. You're not going to see that for a little while. That's not going to happen for a while. That's not going to happen until that story is the story that can drive the news cycle. See, when the story of the progress that has been being made worldwide on it can drive the news cycle, that's when they'll kind of let you guys into this. What can drive the news cycle now is what probably should be driving the news cycle, which is what we need to be doing, how bad it can get, and what we're up against. That's what's driving the news cycle. Pretty soon, you'll see all types of progress being made. You'll see people talking about how many people are recovering from it every day, how it's leveling off in other places. All of this stuff is happening right now. You can dig, but it's not going to be front page news right now because that's not what people really are looking for. I think as we move forward, I would hope that everyone will sort of understand that the media, more than anything, is a reflection of us. There's not one news source that can exist without your patronage. You feed it. You dictate what the media reports. If one day a story went on the front page of any of these media places and any of these websites, and it was about a kid who saved a small town from a brush fire, and that went everywhere, and everybody clicked on it, and everybody clicked on every angle, and it trended like Kim K or something like that, you'd see more of that. But until you do, you're not. And so right now, so the news cycle on this is to let people know just how dire it can be, and to also let people know just how scary it is. And that's probably the way it should be right now. That's probably where we need to be right now, because if we care about the people who are at risk from the virus, there's a human being behind me. Hold on, let me jog a little bit. That looks like it's about 60 feet. I need a minimum of 270 feet from anything that breathes. So when that is the story, things will change. But I'll do my best to make sure that people stay encouraged, because the most damaging thing to society right now is hopelessness. I'm from a place where people feel hopeless every day, and I'm telling you guys, what we really don't want is the moment that people collectively say fuck it. More than anything, that's what we don't want. The moment where people collectively say fuck it would be the scariest moment of this entire thing, because you'll see human beings act in a way that actually destroys the structure of societies and has destroyed them historically. It's very important for us to remind each other exactly what we're trying to preserve, and like, what about this thing that we love, the things that we're going to miss, and the things that we took for granted. It's probably a good little time for us to be on timeout. But having said all of that, it's going to be okay, man. I turned 40 in a little over a month. I turned 40 on April 16th. You know where I'm going to celebrate my 40th birthday most likely? 40, the big one, or whatever. Probably at the crib. You know, ain't gonna be no big blowout, ain't gonna be no big deal, ain't gonna be what it was. That's okay. That's really okay. Don't put your birthday above the elderly people that live in your apartment complex. Don't put your birthday or your celebration above the compromised people that live around the corner from you, that live in your community. You got plenty. I'll celebrate that shit in the fall if I have to. Look how desolate. Tell me I don't know how to pick areas where ain't no people. Look, boom. Nobody around. Nobody around. People out here going to the gym. I will say this though, and I have to say this. Oh, look. Are they distancing correctly? It's a photo shoot happening right there. Photo shoot's still popping. Photo shoots is still popping. No. Let me say this though. And I don't want to be an asshole. Listen, can I be honest with you? If y'all niggas don't get out of my face with that fucking shit, I can't wait till the podcast starts. There's nothing going on. The Oprah thing was a disgusting disgrace. You guys are going too far. I get it. Oprah's had some problems back. Let me tell you my issues, the issues that I've had, sort of with Oprah Winfrey. And they go back. First of all, I love and adore Oprah Winfrey. I think she's an amazing person. I think she's an amazing creative, and what she's done is amazing. But I know I overuse that term. But for me personally, there was a time where I felt alienated by Oprah, when I felt like Oprah didn't do enough to bridge the gap between my generation, which was the young hip-hop generation of the 2000s, and the people that watched her show. She seemed to kind of turn a cold shoulder to us and treat us really the way white America did. Those soccer moms and all of those people that were up in the middle of the day watching Oprah Winfrey, that was the one segment of society that understood me the least, didn't know anything about me. And when she kind of distanced herself from hip hop a little bit, I felt like she really distanced herself from me. Now, having said that, everybody's got blind spots. And while everyone is accountable, there's no evil. Oprah a person like anybody else, and she's done amazing, great, grand works, and she's been more of an inspiration to people in the media game like me than almost anybody else. So to say shit about her that's blatantly untrue in some way to besmirch her is whack and is weak. So that's how I feel about that. Now, having said that, I see some people on the other side. Oh, look. Is this a 5G tower? I'm not making fun of it. I don't know what that shit is, but